Hi, this is Marian. Welcome back to Selectively Frugal, the art of the imperfect budget. If you're tired of feeling nothing but shame and stress about personal finance, this channel is for you. As a reminder, I use my personal top 5 values when I'm making any financial decision. So, I have been getting quite a few loan and credit card offers lately, and I thought I'd take some time today to show why they are a sign my credit is improving, but also why I consider them predatory, and how you can avoid these common traps. Why are these arriving now? Most likely because my recent credit history shows signs that I am actively working to rebuild my credit, which to them makes me appear to be a reliable yet high-interest customer. Full disclosure, I did recently open a high-interest credit card, but I'm using it for very small amounts and have my account set to auto-pay the full amount each month. That card does not have some of the other traps that I'll be going into today. What makes these offers so tempting is the promise of quick cash or instant approval, which targets the kind of stress I'm definitely familiar with. When you're desperate, it's easy to think I can just deal with this debt later. Let's look at the 3 biggest lending traps that arrived in my mailbox, starting with the biggest predator, the usury shark exact loan. The mailer uses language to appeal to those who don't have perfect credit and crave financial freedom, but research by the National Consumer Law Center shows the true cost. The APR for the exact installment loan can range from 145% to a shocking 225%. Next, let's look at the fee harvester, One Main Financial, offering fast relief. Though one reviewer calls this one of the best loans for people with bad credit, it's important to be aware of the trap in the origination fee. This fee can be up to 10% of your loan amount or up to $500. You are paying interest on a fee you were forced to pay just to get the loan, essentially borrowing money to pay a fee. The legal max trap, Landmark Financial. This company is upfront that their rates go to the legal maximum, 35.99%. But they have an added pressure tactic. You have to go to a branch to sign the documents. This prevents comparison shopping, and consumer groups have investigated this type of lender for allegedly packing loans with high-cost credit insurance, which further inflates the debt you owe. With loans, it can be really hard to figure out what the terms are without applying. And before we get into the credit card fees, I will say they, at least, are much more obvious now. When I was younger, they were often truly hidden and deliberately confusing. Thanks to legislation like the Card Act of 2009, lenders are now required to display the fees and terms for credit cards clearly. You just have to remember to flip the page over and read that fine print summary. So for credit cards, I received offers from Credit One, Indigo, Fit, and Aspire. They all use encouraging phrases like "your credit future starts here" and "flexibility" to hide the exact same trap. The APR is the maximum allowed, 35.9% to 36% fixed. But the worst part is the constant compounding fees designed to keep your credit limit low. For cards like Fit and Aspire, you are forced to pay an annual fee plus a maintenance fee, sometimes billed monthly. This can cost you over $275 per year just to own the card, not including the interest. The Fit card even charges a non-refundable $95 processing fee before you can even activate the card. These fees immediately lower your available credit, forcing your credit utilization ratio higher, which hurts the very credit score you are trying to build. Knowing that these lenders are trying to profit from my struggle helps me to say no. The anger at the unethical nature of the offer becomes my shield. Instead of taking one of these bad loans, I'm paying off my existing debt and saving my 6-month emergency cushion. Managing my GoodBudget envelopes well and creating my emergency cushion is my high-interest free loan provider. And finally, to permanently stop these pre-screened offers from filling my mailbox, I have taken action to stop receiving these offers. The number to call is 1-888-5-OPT-OUT, but I visited optoutprescreen.com and it was very easy. This is the official site run by the credit bureaus that removes you from these mailing lists for 5 years. Predatory lenders rely on our fear of being unqualified. A values-centered approach means recognizing your value is not defined by a credit score. You have the power to say no to bad terms while you build your own cushion. Thanks for watching today. Please remember to like and subscribe. What is the worst predatory offer you have received and how did you manage to avoid it? Comment below and see you next time.